How easy is it to stay focused these days? Extremely difficult, right? And it just gets worse. All these distractions, content at your fingertips. How are we expected to get anything done? But all of the worthwhile things in life require lots of focused work. So we have to build up our focus, just like we build up our muscles for our health. In this video, we're going to learn the 8 most critical things you can do now to enhance your focus, so you can get all of those important things done faster and with better results. Let's get it. Number 1, identify important tasks. The very beginning of a focused life is to prioritize what you need to get done. Everything you apply energy to must be meaningful and worthwhile for you to dedicate focus. Make sure that you conduct an appropriate vision exercise for your life. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? Then break that down into the groups of tasks that you will need to accomplish over time. It seems obvious, but it's worth calling out because many of us, probably even you, take on tasks without thinking about them too much. Is this task really important for me and my happiness? Which of these tasks do I have to get done first? What's urgent and very impactful? It's going to help if you force yourself to perform this review of your tasks and get to a point where you feel very confident and good about the tasks that you have in front of you. Number 2, break down tasks. Now that you have the prioritized tasks or goals, you need to break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Make them as bite-sized as you can. The smaller and more defined they are, the more you will know what needs to be done to get them cleared. Larger tasks that don't have as much shape are hard to mentally grasp and can put you in a stasis, freezing you from taking action, no matter how much focus and attention you apply. A good way to break down a larger task is to simply identify and write down any milestones within the larger task. Then continue to break down the milestones into smaller milestones until you get to milestones that seem to be fairly approachable and straightforward to accomplish. Those become your tasks that you act on and get done. With the tasks being more manageable, you'll be able to maintain focus and blaze forward without any debilitating lack of clarity that usually breaks our focus and results in a lack of progress. Number 3, minimize distractions. Imagine you are in a situation where you need to do some work. How many distractions are typically there? Is the TV on in the background? Is your phone nearby with the screen facing you? Are there other people around? Is a podcast on? I'm just scratching the surface on what today's distractions consist of. And you probably have a handful of distractions present when you are trying to focus. The solution is simple. Remove the distractions one by one. Turn the TV off, not on mute, but completely off. Put the phone out of sight and on mute, only allowing emergency calls to come through. Clean your desk area so there are no visual or tangible distractions, and put a sign up on your door to let others know that you are not to be disturbed. It may seem strange and isolating to remove these streams of content and engagement, but the truth is that if you enhance your focus, you get done what you need to get done faster, and you have more high-quality time to enjoy other activities. Share in the comments some tricks you deploy to minimize distractions. Number 4, focus in waves. Think of focus as a muscle. It helps to understand a lot of what we're talking about, and especially this tip. Imagine if you were flexing your bicep muscle. How long could you hold the flex? Probably will want to rest after some time, and that would give you the opportunity to flex and hold again. Same thing with focus. You should expect to have dedicated focus in waves, so it's good to schedule in breaks where you can go for a walk, a stretch, or a drink of water. The Pomodoro technique teaches a method of focused work with this wave theory. It encourages a 25-minute focused session with a 5-minute break that follows. This cycle is done a total of 3 times and is followed by a longer 30-minute break. Then everything is repeated. It really treats focus like a muscle, which helps you intuitively think of what helps to enhance focus. Number 5, exercise your focus. Along the theme of treating focus like a muscle, Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist and podcaster, recommends conducting certain exercises to improve the focus muscle. Specifically, he suggests a routine where you close your eyes for roughly 17 minutes and mentally observe your body's sounds, movements, rhythms, etc. This is called interoception, where you are observing your own body's activities. This form of mental exercise helps with calming down your mental noise and quieting your mind so that continuous triggers to divert your attention to other things are quieted as well. The more you conduct focused work, the more you are exercising your focus muscle. With Huberman's 17-minute meditative exercise, it's almost like sending your focus muscle to the gym to prepare for more focused work. And the 17 minutes of interoception is going to produce other benefits as well that come along with meditation, such as lowered anxiety, lowered stress, more calm states, and a source of very interesting ideas as well. Number 6, body care. We can imagine that the focus muscle exists within the brain, basically, and the brain exists within the body. So guess what? If you treat your body right, then all sorts of good things happen for the brain and your focus. Eating the right foods that nurture the brain will set it up to flex its focus muscle the best. Omega-3 rich foods such as fatty fish, nuts, and seeds help to build nerve and brain cells. Antioxidant rich foods such as blueberries, broccoli, and dark chocolate help to manage inflammation and oxidative stress, which can age the brain. Exercise can help with focus by supporting better blood flow to the brain, releasing certain proteins called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which supports the growth and survival of neurons, reduces stress and anxiety, and enhances neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to form new neuron connections. Exercise and diet keep coming up as important factors across most topics, and surely enough, it's one of the most critical things for enhanced focus. Number 7, 2-minute rule. When there are too many items to handle, this can inhibit focus. If the mind has to juggle a high number of tasks at once, then it can easily be distracted with mental reminders. Hey, we got to do that thing, and oh, remember that other thing? So, to help with clearing these distractions, there is the 2-minute rule. This rule basically says, if a task can be completed in roughly 2 minutes, just get done with it now. Rapid fire execute on the smaller tasks now and get them out of the way, so there is a more manageable set of significant tasks that require some deep focus. The ideal state of this would be if a 2-minute task pops up, just address it right then and there. This way, the smaller tasks will have less chance to accumulate and they'll be handled on a continuous basis. Number 8, scent and sound. Here's a bonus focus booster tip. Your nose and your ears can help with enhancing focus, interestingly enough. There are certain scents that have shown positive contribution to alertness and attention, namely citrus and peppermint scents, which you can obtain through essential oil diffusers. And for sound, there are a variety of different options that seem to enhance focus. One important thing to note is that there is a thin line between sounds that are helpful and those that are distracting. So you should avoid sounds with any words in them, since words would trigger the attention of the brain and divert its focus. We won't get into them here, but the list of sounds that are worth trying out in the background are white noise, ambient nature sounds, classical music, binaural sounds, alpha waves, and pink noise. And if you'd like to get some additional tips on powerful daily habits, check out this video here.